We ended up going to the Civic Center.
The what?
The Civic Center?
Okay. And is that where the kids were reunited with their
Yes.
parents? Okay. Thank you. We've gone through your day, and I want to just kind of go through so we have an idea of where all of this occurred. Okay?
Yes.
All we have is people on both sides, so it's real hard if we get in front for them to see what you're doing. So if you have to point at something, feel free to do that. I'll give you a second just to kind of familiarize yourself with State's Exhibit 1.
Okay.
Do you recognize State's Exhibit 1? And could you show us the perimeters then of Robb Elementary School? Okay. And so when you went to recess, where did you start?
I started here. Well, I was originally at the very beginning here in one of these classrooms, and then this is the library. So this is where I pick my kids up at.
Okay, let me ask, is the fourth grade wing there?
Yes.
Would you point out the fourth grade wing?
And the library just
The
holds.
fourth grade wing, you point to it, it has 3 X's on it, is that correct?
Yes.
And then there's a building north of that, or is it still part of the fourth grade
It's
wing?
connected.
Excuse
It's part of it. It's connected.
Okay, and then so y'all had been in the library?
Yes.
Is it still somewhat part of the fourth grade
It
wing?
is in here. It's right here at the other entrance.
And you have to speak up
I'm
a little,
sorry,
because
at
now
the
you're
other
facing
entrance.
this way. So the library is where y'all had been,
Yes.
and then where did you go?
We walked. My classroom was on this wing right here, so we stopped.
Is that the second wing from the top?
Yes, it's wing B. So here's the main office parts, and then here's wing B. So we walked down this little sidewalk, went to the classroom, dropped stuff off, got our lunch boxes, and then followed the sidewalk all the way down. And it was about here that I heard the dumpster, what I thought was a dumpster. And then this is the playground. This is where we ended up at.
At that playground?
Yeah, and it's like this entire thing.
And is there another building right there at the bottom of the photograph that you were talking about?
Down here,
Right here?
that's the pavilion, the PE pavilion where they have the basketball court and where the kids.
Pavilion or pagoda?
Pavilion, I guess.
Okay. You call it a pavilion. And so where were the kids playing?
They were scattered throughout this entire area. There's several different pieces of equipment. They had, there was just tons for them to do, so they were spread out all through here.
All through and even behind the pavilion?
Oh, not this far. I would say they probably stop about here.
To the right, if I'm facing it?
Yes.
Okay, so could we go back then to where the Hillcrest Funeral Home is?
It's over here.
Right here?
Yes.
So from this position, what would be the line of sight to the pavilion?
From this
Yes.
right here. Correct.
To that pavilion?
Yes.
And so could you see the children playing where y'all were playing?
I'm sure if you were standing in the right spot, yes.
And so is that likewise where the puffs of dirt came up?
Possibly.
Okay. So were there shots being fired toward the pavilion area?
To my knowledge and experience, I thought so, yes.
So some suggestion that there was no evidence of shots being fired toward the pavilion is contrary to what you saw that day.
Could you
Is that correct?
rephrase that? Sorry.
Louder.
Could you repeat your question? Sorry.
So some suggestion that there was no evidence of shots being fired toward the pavilion area, that would be contrary to your experience and what you saw that day.
Overall, you can answer if you understand the question.
Yes. To my knowledge, there were shots fired over here, and we saw the dirt and
Okay. And where were they coming from?
from this area right here. Like they would be coming, and then the dirt was flying up about this area.
And where did you go when these things started happening?
The second grade wing is right here, closest to the playground. I ended up in the first classroom.
And before you got in that classroom, did you see somebody?
Yes, on the way to the classroom, I saw a person in all black and a long weapon.
And do you remember where he was?
Yes, he was over here, closer to, he was around this area.
And are you marking there to the spot, southwest corner of the building and the parking area?
Yes, and to me, I guess in the moment, it looked like he was at this, there's an entrance, a door right there. I thought he was more on the sidewalk. That's what I...
Close to the sidewalk?
Close to the sidewalk.
Okay. How much time did you spend to look at him?
Depends.
Just a glance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you. Pass the witness.
Back across, please. Thank you, Judge.
Hi, Ms. Hale. Hi, my name's Jason Goss. I represent Adrian, and I guess I want to say first, I know that testifying and thinking about this stuff is hard. I can tell. I can see it. I think we all can see it. And nobody blames you for that because you went through a lot. I mean, all y'all out there went through a lot that day. Okay, so I say that to say I'm not asking these questions to make you relive that, to hurt you anymore. But do you understand it's important? I need to go through some of these things because we are in this case and they have made allegations against my client, so we need to talk about that, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So they kind of, Mr. Turner walked you through what was going on that day. I think one of the things you said was that you had your kids in library, and just so that I know, and I felt like, just so that I can understand exactly what, you would take them to the library, drop them off, then where would you go?
Typically, we would all meet as a grade level team, but since it was a fun day, I guess, award day, we didn't have to meet. So that day I went into the math interventionist room. I want to say it was like room 132. And we spent time looking through her manipulatives because she was going to retire and I was going to take some from her.
Right. And I think you said that in your statement. You said manipulative.
Yes.
So we had it transcribed, and I thought the transcription was wrong because I said the word can't be manipulative.
Yes.
But
It's so students could manipulate and move to
Got it.
understand.
Okay, so that's kind of what I want to understand. So manipulative is like an object or something that they're using, and it teaches them a lesson about, I guess, whatever your lesson is.
Yes.
That you're trying to teach. Okay. And you said you were having to go over manipulatives with a person who was retiring.
Yes.
Was that for your benefit or for hers?
Both, I guess.
Do you see what I mean? Like, was she teaching you?
Oh, no. I was just going through what she had so I could use it in my classroom.
Understood.
So she was no longer going to be using it as she was retiring, so I was getting that from her.
Got it. So she's basically saying, look, I had these things I think your students could use.
Yes.
And you were saying yes, and let me see them, and this looks interesting. Okay.
Yes.
That does clear up a part of the interview. So I guess at the point where you go to the library, so you were going over that and decided, we don't have our meeting, our staff meeting or whatever, our team meeting, might as well go get the kids and give them extra time out on the playground.
Yes.
That sound right?
Yes.
Were all of your kids in the library at the time?
The ones who had stayed, yes.
And what does that mean?
So after the award, some of the students had left to go home.
Okay. And was that like a normal thing?
Typically after awards, yes.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess what I mean by that is, did the school say, hey, look, because we're talking about May 24th, real quick. May 24th, can you give us an idea that year, if you remember, can you give us an idea like how close to the end of the school year May 24th was?
Maybe a week or two.
Okay.
I don't know.
And I'm sure you're in grade school, so nobody's doing like finals or anything, but have you had you as the teachers, or at least you, have you guys already basically submitted all the grades that they were going to have, or were there still more grades that had to be submitted?
There were still more grades, but I believe we had to do them for 4 weeks.
Okay.
So,
And the, do you know a park that's commonly known in Uvalde as Mexican Park?
yes,
Okay. And can you just describe what that is?
I've never been there.
Oh, but you've heard people talk about it?
Yes,
And they call it Mexican Park because I think it's named after somebody famous in Mexico.
I guess.
But that's what it's called there, right?
Yes,
The high schoolers, they have awards day too, or did you know?
yes.
Okay, they have awards day. Do you know if it was pretty common throughout Uvalde, the Uvalde ISD, that on awards day, if you want to go home, parents want to take you out, do something fun, or you want to go to, you want to go shopping at the mall or whatever with your parents or whatever those things, that would be a normal thing. They can take them out of school or they can take them home and they wouldn't be in class.
Are you asking for, like, every child would do that, or could
No,
you?
I guess, do you know if it was like, because you're in an elementary school and Uvalde has a middle school
Yes,
and Uvalde has a high school.
yes.
And I don't know really I'm really just trying to ask, 'cause I don't know your experience with the middle school and the high school levels, but it sounds like that they were having kind of awards and things going on in celebration on the same day from the high school level to the elementary school level. But you wouldn't know that.
No, I was not aware of that.
Okay. But you do know that in elementary school, not that every kid would go home, but if the kids wanted to go home, they would go home.
Yes,
Okay. And in fact, your kids that you talked about, the ones that you had that day, those were the ones that didn't go home with their parents.
correct.
How big is, when we say your kids, we're talking about your class that you're responsible for.
Yes,
How big is it normally?
about 22.
About 22. And how many do you think or remember that you had that day?
I believe it was 12.
12. So probably, close to half of them had chosen to go home with their parents, or their parents chose for them to go take them home.
Be a little less, yes.
A little less, right? So 10 out of the 22 had gone home.
Yes,
All right. And have you been a teacher anywhere else? Oh, you said Cal
Cal
Allen. When you're at Cal Allen, was there something kind of a similar practice?
yes,
Right. Is it pretty common that, when you have the fun day or whatever, kids go home, and then some kids who stay watch movies, right, in the classroom, and just generally maybe get more time at recess, a lot of different things like that on a day like that.
I guess, yes.
Right. And I'll tell you this, it'll seem like I'm asking you questions and you don't know why I'm asking them, because what the relevance is to you. But I'm not asking them, I guess I'm not trying to ask them to bother you with it. Do you understand? And I really just want to know, because I don't know. You're the teacher, you're the first teacher that we've heard from here. And I want to know from you what that policy, or kind of what that practice was on that day. You understand?
Yes.
As far as that goes. So after this happened and you went through it in detail, and let's go towards the point where you've got the kids that were remaining and you've taken them to the playground, and you did that. I'm going to go through this map with you, but you said you took them to the playground that's sort of on the south side.
Yes.
Okay. And you said as you were on the way, you found or you heard something that sounded like a dumpster picking up the trash.
Yes.
Do you remember talking to Ranger Benson?
I wouldn't remember his name, no.
Do you remember speaking to a ranger
Yes.
on May 28th of 2022?
Yes.
And that would have been the interview that you did where you sat down with a member of law enforcement and they asked you about the things that happened that day.
Yes.
In May 28, 2022, how long after this had happened was that?
I'm sorry?
How long after what we're talking about here, how long after you were on the playground with the kids was May